Here's what renowned photographer Martyn Goodacre had to say about the photo shoot he had with Michael Hutchence in 1996.
I was with Michael Hutchence.
That was a great trip. Yeah, that was a fantastic trip. I was on a sabbatical, and I went to Australia for a few months, and they knew I was there. So someone knew I was there, and they, to save money, they said, "Oh, we got this Michael Hutchence trip coming up, and we're gonna send in a writer, but as you're there, we can use you as a photographer." And we hung around with Michael Hutchence for 4 or 5 days, and he was like absolutely amazing. I mean, brilliant, really. He was a total gentleman. He was funny. He told us stuff that we could never print. You know, a lot of stuff about Bob Geldof, especially, very bitter. Paula was still alive then, of course, and he was still alive, of course. Yeah, so that was a wonderful trip. He was driving us around Sydney in a Ferrari, which was like, wow, you know, it's like, how bizarre. Michael Hutchence was just a delight, really. So, did you see the documentary Mystery or whatever it's called?
No, I never watched it. Is it recent? Oh, it's an old one.
It's fairly recent, yeah.
Oh no.
No, it's really good. Yeah, it explains a lot, really, because he got beaten up badly, smashed his head when he was in Stockholm, I think, or Sweden, somewhere like that.
How did he get beat? I thought he fell over and banged his head or something.
Yeah, I think the taxi driver punched him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's how he lost his sense of taste, and he developed these massive mood swings, which I saw. I saw him go from, like, you know, the day before very happy and outgoing and friendly, and then suddenly dark,
Really?
really dark. Yeah, and I thought, what's going on here? You know, and you see, he didn't explain it. He told me he lost his taste, and but you know, didn't really register. So yeah, that was interesting, but he was fun, apart from that last day.
That was like only a year before he died, wasn't it, when you photographed him?
Yeah. I was probably more upset when he died than Kurt Cobain, really. Because
Really? Well,
Kurt Cobain was like 4 years before he died, so I took the picture. You know, and it wasn't, you know, that unexpected, because, you know, he'd done an overdose thing in Italy or wherever it was, and you know, it was all a bit weird, wasn't it?
yeah. Pretty tragic with him though, as well, isn't it? Because Michael Hutchence, because Paulie Yates died as well, didn't she?
Yeah, and Bob Geldof's
Yeah, Peaches.
Peaches. Yeah, so much bad karma going along there, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, for someone who's basically, you know, in his mind probably saved the world from starvation or whatever, he's got a lot of bad karma. Couldn't go wrong.
Like that, where it's been like mind blowing when you're doing something.
That was yeah, you need to trigger off some memories. That one I particularly remember when you said Michael Hutchence, because it was a great. You know, we went to his family home and went to rehearsal. Went out with him every night. Yeah, so yeah, you have to trigger off some memories. It's so long ago for me. You know, I should have put my portfolio up actually to see it. But, I mean, I didn't really ever have a bad trip. You know, when we would go off and do these things, because even when they didn't turn up, it was like, oh, okay. I mean, even with the Seal one, we went to the Hollywood Bowl or to watch him do a gig. You know, and we were right at the front. Yeah.